What's up, everybody? I'm the Mana Dork. I don't have a catchphrase, but what I do have is another standard budget deck for you. 10 rares total today. We're trying Herd Heirloom again. 1 in a green for an artifact. Tap to add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast a creature spell. Or tap until end of turn, target creature we control with power 4 or greater gains trample, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. So we're going to throw this in a Selesnya cookies type build, because Yotian Dissident is going to trigger off an artifact, such as Herd Heirloom, coming into play and give somebody a +1/+1 counter, making them theoretically large enough to be the 4-power creature that Herd Heirloom wants. Teething Wurmlet's going to grow when we play artifacts, so we can get him up to the 4/4 that the heirloom wants. And Tough Cookie makes our non-creature artifacts into 4/4s until end of turn, so they're going to be up into heirloom range. Rest of the deck, we've got 4 Dusk Reliquary for a little bit of removal, 4 Nesting Bot, which is going to theoretically give us 2 artifacts entering, 1 for the original and then 1 for the servo token when the original dies, 2 Haywire Mite, 2 Soul Guide Lantern, 2 Glass Casket, 4 copies of Sarinth Steelseeker. Now, you probably don't remember this guy because I don't think he ever gets played outside of Limited. But 1 in green for a 1/2, Human Artificer Scout. Whenever an artifact we control enters, look at the top card of our library. If it's a land, we can put it into our hand. If we don't, we can put it in the graveyard if we want. So it sort of gives us an explore type effect for all these artifacts coming into play. You got 4 Sentinel in Nameless City, 2 copies of Tinker's Tote, which is going to give us 3 artifacts coming into play. So that's going to instantly, let the Yotian Dissident bring himself or some other 1-power creature up into heirloom range. 11 plains, 11 forests to fuel it all, and that's the deck. Alright, I'm going to go find an opponent. That'll give you a chance to find the like and subscribe, and I'll see you over there. Oh, we like this one. Turn 1 Wurmlet, turn 2 Cookie, possibly a turn 3 Sentinel. What more could a boy ask for? Start off with the Wurmlet. Cookie. Get some triggers. We'll get in for 2. And they go for the throat now rather than before we gained the life off the food token. So we'll take that. Shrink our guy. Wurmlet number 2. No 3rd land. See if we can draw into 1. We do. In for 2. Another Mite. 3. End the turn. Another mite. Wondering what they're going to do with all these mites. We are not going to block, because they may have the other virtue over there. That's not something we want to see happen. Just come over with these. Make some more blockers for their little guys. Need some more lives. Alright, they blow up the world. We will get in for one. Make another Sentinel. Hold off on the maps for right now. Try and map this guy up. We'll keep that there. In for 7. End the turn. We're going to get back a guy. They don't actually have anybody. And we've got a couple things. They're going to get a Sentinel. You can get a Sentinel, my friend. And an Analyst. Alright. Overlord, Glissa, and Swamp go in the bin. Growing their guys pretty big. They're trying to, at least. They're leaving up enough to fountain port with. But fortunately for us, we've got double Reliquary. The Sentinel. We'll even sack this one so we get back our Sentinel. Dusk grows that guy. They give us the good game, and we'll give them one back. Yes, you can make a token. Well, we've got 2 attackers. Block whichever one. And there we go. All right, send that one back. That one looks better. I'll get rid of that one. That nightmare seems hopeless to me. Exactly what we don't want to have happen on the turn that we... or on the game that we mulliganed. We're going to hold on to the nesting bot, so we've got that as a discard fodder, just in case we need. Sentinel. Drop that thing. Pump you up a little bit. Or draw land. Either is fine. Try that map thing again. We'll keep a second Sentinel. Not the easiest thing to say, but it's a snap decision. They sack the Nightmare because they are searching, which reinforces the fact that keeping the Sentinel was the right call. We got 2 on top. Map you up again. We'll keep the Tote. Land drop and go. Withering Torment, and they lose 2 life, and they pack it in. Yep, they got stuck on lands and didn't have removal, and it worked out in our favor. Alright, we'll try this. Rat. Bot was going to give us an extra turn of blocking. This isn't the order we would like to do things in, but get that thing out of here. So we can come back from the draining of the life, but we can't come back from the toxic. They're looking at our cookie. No, that's not a euphemism. Jace, sure thing.
I'll take note of all your failures.
And mill us a couple.
I know where to find all.
They draw a card. Sentinel. Use that map to get this off the planet. Tick Jace down a little bit.
This won't affect our greater plans. You can be made to obey.
The Scry can keep up top. Kaito.
Take on an army myself if I have to. Phyrexia has minions.
Alright,
but I have
makes a little
friends.
token. How do we want to proceed? Send you there and you there. Jace is off the table now. Make the Dissident. Pass it back. We got planeswalkers all over.
Go.
1/1.
Drink deep of sorrow.
I'll handle this one.
And this. No attacks. They give us a good game.
The entire
might be the
multiverse is at
case.
stake. I won't back down.
Leave no mind unspoiled.
You can't fight what you can't see.
I've got eyes everywhere.
Yeah, we're going to give it to him. I might have missequenced that turn. Or it just might be a bad matchup. They got the token production online and we couldn't punch through. Good job, opponent. Let's try again and get some. There we go. Green mana. Drop our Sarinth. That'll hopefully help us make up for the lack of mana we had early on. Heirloom, see if we can draw a land. We got one. For one. That's a big guy. So we're gonna get a white over here. Make one of those. Sack you. Throw the Sarinth. Leave that where it is. Get your dino out of here. Make that guy a little bigger. Keep that where it is. And in for 3. There's another big guy. We're not too worried about him. We've got another Reliquary. Put you in the bin. Grow this a little bit more. put you in the bin. Keep that guy. Attack. Give Steelseeker the superpowers. Pass it back. Filer, so be it. So they've got one blocker. 3, 4, yep, all we need to do is wake you up. Put a counter there just because we can. Get in with everybody. They don't put up a fight. They accept their fate. And that's the deck. Happy with how it performed. We wound up with a 5-2 record recording for this video. Steelseeker pulled his weight. He drew us a lot of extra cards, even though they were lands. But it was very nice to have the flow of lands coming in so that we always had the mana, so that we didn't have to choose between activating the cookie to make something into a 4/4 or playing other things to advance our board state. So if you're still here, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I appreciate you taking the time to hang out and watch me play some games. Feel free to leave a comment if you like what you saw, or if there's anything you'd like to see me do differently. Don't forget to like the subscribe and button the smash, or whatever it is you do to show that you appreciate the video. Thanks again for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one.